There was something in my spirit that just said, you know, you need to ask her why. She had just found her daughter, and her daughter had committed suicide like 2 weeks before.
Oh.
And I knew in my spirit there was something wrong. And I said, well, you know, tell me a little about that. And she said, from her elementary days, church was the only safe place she had ever remembered. And she knew that she needed to go back there. And so she had heard that she could come here and find clothes to go.
Oh,
and this is the only place she had really ever been. And so I was able to stop right there and really pray with her and help. And she said her son and her husband, it was the first time they were going to go back to church. And you know, she wouldn't have been able to go just to any store or any place else and really get touched and be ministered to.
Right.
And I'm like, you know, this store is not just about someone coming to find a dress.
Exactly.
And I'm like, this is about planting hope.
Exactly.
And this is what the Garden Patch is about.
Exactly.
It's not about somebody just, you know, dropping off a dress, you know, and that, you know, the person that dropped off a dress had no clue that they're dropping off that dress for that reason, but God did. And I'm like, this is why we have Garden Patch.
Exactly. And I can just see your passion.
Yes.
You are so passionate about this. It's like, go Christy, go Christy.
Yes. And so I'm fired up because, you know, we have some women who that is stirring in their hearts to come and volunteer at a retail store because that's what they want to do. But, you know, it's not just about them coming to work in a retail store. They want to come and be a minister as well.
Exactly.
And we have some of those women who feel like, you know, they've missed their prime on that. They think, oh, that's just a job for a college girl. And it's not. And I have some of those women who come every Tuesday and every Thursday and they do that. And they are stirred up.
That's awesome.
And I love it. And I love to see these women and I'm like, you go girl.
And I can tell. Now you all are at a new location. You know, for those of you who are watching, maybe you attended or you went to Greenhouse Ministries. They were on the corner of Lytle.
Yes, ma'am.
Lytle Street. Actually, that was the old Salvation Army
Red
Cross building.
Yes.
So they were there for how many years?
Probably like 5-6 years.
Okay.
And now we've moved to South Spring Street, 309 South Spring Street.
Which is the
old baby building. Yes. And it's a great location because we're right on the corner across from the big, tall, our only skyscraper in Murfreesboro. I love it. And so it's a great location.
Right.
We have really enjoyed this new location. It's great.
That's great. Do you think that you get more, I guess, for the lack of a better word, more traffic in your current location?
I think we do because we have this nice huge window, and so we get a lot of traffic. People are like, "Oh wait, I didn't know that was there." They drive by.
So they drive by and then they come back again and say, "Oh, I think I'll stop in."
It's really fun. But you know, everything's fun with us.
That's great. So if and we'll have this information put up on the screen.
That will be great.
So your address again is?
It's 309 South Spring Street.
Okay. Now, what if someone wants to contact you about becoming a volunteer? What would they need to do?
They can just call and talk to Leslie. She's our volunteer coordinator.
Okay.
And they can we've got several options.
Now, what's the phone number?
The phone number is 494-0499.
Okay, and that is area code 615, right?
It is 615.
As I am losing my necklace here.
Yes, and we've got several locations. We've got a website, and that is greenhousemen.org. We've got we are on Facebook, and so that's a great place.
Awesome.
Yes,
awesome. I love Facebook.
I do too. Probably shouldn't, but I love it. It's great.
I'm on it practically every day.
I know,
really.
it's a great way. It's a great way to stay connected, and our phone, of course, is a great way. It's still a great thing, and then of course the web. And so all of those are perfect ways to contact us.
Okay.
So and we will take volunteers on both sides, the greenhouse side and on the garden patch side, and we always have volunteer opportunities available.
Okay. Is there anything now that that actually the garden patch needs?
My standard answer is anything that's not flammable or on recall. How about that?
Anything that is not flammable or on recall. That's a pretty good one.
Yes. So basically, no leftover paint or no crazy baby beds that are falling apart.
Yeah.
How about that?
That sounds very good. Very good.
Yes.
I know that you all still do the monthly newsletter to let the community know.
Yes.
You know what's going on at the greenhouse. Donations, of course, that are acceptable, and you always have a wish list of things that
we do need food in the food pantry. We did just help a bunch with the flood victims with food.
Okay.
So we're always in children. They love to be called nerds.
Brain child.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I married a brain child. He's a nerd and loves his title. He's a computer guru. He's certified and loves it. You know, he has all his little nerd certifications, and he just wears his title proudly.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
No, and he's great. He's a musician and a nerd and loves that. And I tease him that we birthed two nerds, and they love it. They play chess, and we have a new goal for them is to see how many instruments they can play before they graduate high school. So Sydney this year has picked up. She played in the trash can band. Trash can band.
Okay.
She's picked up the violin, the flute, and the piano. How about that?
All right.
It's pretty good, huh?
Wow.
And she's going to go to Central Magnet and be in the 7th grade next year.
That's awesome.
I know.
Now, when was she turn 12?
In October.
Wow.
She started her early.
Yes, she really
I told you
is.
She's a brainchild.
She is.
It's a little... So anyway, we'll need much prayer and supplication next year.
Okay.
She's a beautiful young woman.
I know.
She really is.
I know.
And her goal is to be a worship pastor one day. So how about that?
Really?
Yes. Wants to write music and be an artist. So
that's
how about
awesome.
That? Told you I need prayer.
Oh boy, well see that's Janard. There's somebody you can mentor there.
Yes. How about that?
That's his thing.
So then we have Alexander, who is 9.
Wow.
Yes.
My goodness.
Wants to be a football player and president of the United States. He loves Abraham Lincoln.
Really?
I know. Wants to study history. And so he's just loves history.
9 years old, and he wants to be the president of the
Isn't that funny?
All things are possible to those
I'm like,
who
go
believe.
boy.
Exactly.
Serve Jesus and do what you want.
Definitely so.
Yes.
Definitely.
And then Sophie she'll be 7 in August. And she just loves everybody, and so we're praying for that one.
She loves everybody. Huh?
Yeah, I'll just stop there. She just loves everybody.
I know there's a story behind that.
There is. We'll just stop there. She just worries about all the little boys. We'll just stop there.
Well, okay. Yeah. Much prayer.
Yes,
we'll keep her on the altar.
Chesley is 5. He just turned 5. He starts kindergarten in the fall.
Oh, wow.
And he is just a busy boy.
Wow.
Busy. Busy.
You and Drew have been busy.
Yes.
Wow.
It's good though.
But
life is good.
How do you manage to do what you do with the kids, with marriage, working the greenhouse, volunteering, and you did have your own business too?
Yes. Right now I'm just at the greenhouse. I closed the store, but Drew is still doing his own business.
Okay.
And other than that, Drew and I this year we're doing discipleship groups at our church. He's leading a discipleship group for guys. I'm doing one for girls.
Your church.
Yes. And this year through our church, we're doing a great thing. We're reading through the Bible, and I think without that, we probably would be going nuts.
You're reading through the Bible.
We are. We're using the Tyndale Bibles, the one-year Bibles.
Okay.
And it's a thing that they've set up, that Tyndale has set up, where you read through the Bible in 1 year. And so our whole church is going through that.
Okay. Super.
And it is great. And then we're doing this discipleship program. So Drew's leading 5 guys, working with 5 guys, and I'm working with 5 girls. So, and it is great. We're just doing a really good thing.
So what kind of things are you actually doing as far as discipleship? How are you actually discipling?
We have just going through basics, like basic training. Like we start with, I'm trying to think how to describe it, but basic steps of Christianity. Like, what is basic Christianity? Like some of these girls and some of his